Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 4. Time escaped 2 days before the wedding. The time passed so fast after that day. It was just 2 days in the wedding, and almost everything is ready except the most important thing, that was Taekook's suit. Yes, they still haven't chosen the suit. They both have been busy these past days with the arrangements for their wedding. They were working together on this as they have decided they are happy to do it, as they are spending time together like in past. They are trying to be friends again and break the little awkwardness between them. For Taekook, it doesn't take much time to rebound. They click it so easily as if nothing happened in the past. Also, Jungkook made them forgive him with 2 packs of ice cream and a handwritten sorry letter as per Taehyung's demand. But Jungkook didn't mind it. He even loved it. Jungkook can always treat Taehyung with ice cream and write him sorry later if he gets to see this cute side of his Taehyung. You can also call Jungkook Pimper, and he wouldn't mind because Jungkook was pampered for his Taehyung. Jungkook was happy, really happy that he is going to get married to the love of his life, and he got his best friend back. Jungkook can't be happier today. They decided to go for their wedding suit shopping. Taekook with their moms were ready to go for the shopping. They also took Jimin, as Jimin were really good and fashion thing was not okay with it primarily, but Jungkook's mom had already asked Jimin. Now that Jimin has become a part of family and Mrs. Jian's spirit, in no time Taehyung doesn't want to upset Mrs. Jian, so he agreed. It's not like Taehyung and Jimin had a fight or something. They have been civil with each other. They had been they have exchanged hello and a few words, but they didn't have a proper talk. Once they got there, both the ladies left them. Mrs. Kim and Jian have their shopping to do and some wedding preparation. Taehyung was there with Jungkook and Jimin. They saw a lot of suits, but Taehyung didn't like any of now. Then they saw a white suit. It was looking perfect for it was a couple suit, and as both of them were the grooms, as they wanted to choose an elegant white, and thus this suit is perfect because they all the three of them liked it, and after telling their manager to book this suit for them both with a little customization, they started looking for their suits for the after party. They were looking here and there when suddenly Jungkook's phone started ringing. Jungkook said that he will be back in a minute and wanted to stop Jungkook as he doesn't want to choose the suit alone, but he couldn't, so he told Jungkook to take the phone as it was from the wedding organization. Taehyung was looking at the suits and he was a bit confused between two suits. There is one which was a grey and the other one was grayish blue. The grey one will gonna suit you well. Jimin suggested coming near to Tae, and Taehyung nodded as he was thinking the same. So Tae chose the suit and told the sales girl to pack it, and he started exploring the shop. Taehyung, Jimin said after a minute he wanted to talk to Taehyung about what happened. Taehyung replied, didn't want to talk while pretending to look at something, so Tae doesn't need to look at Jimin. I'm sorry, Jimin said, and Taehyung finally looked at him, stopping whatever he was doing. I am sorry, Taehyung, sorry for everything, Jimin said, looking at Taehyung, who was looking like he was about to say something when Jimin stopped him. I know this is not the right time and place, but I have to talk to you before your Jungkook's marriage, as I don't know when we will be alone like this again. So Jimin said, and Taehyung stood there silently listening to him. I know because of me, everything had changed in your life, Taehyung, but I didn't want anything like that to happen, Jimin said, and a tear fell from his eyes. When I met Yoongi, I didn't know he was engaged and I fell for him. It was so easy to fall for him, but then he told me about you and we tried to get away from each other. Believe me, we tried, but it was not easy to forget each other. Jimin said he was crying harder now. Taehyung immediately hugged him. Jimin felt so warm in the embrace of Taehyung. Jimin hasn't felt such friendly warmth from anyone since long. Shh, it's okay, Jimin. I'm not angry at you. I know you didn't want to do anything wrong, and I don't blame you for what happened in my life. It was my fate, but you have to you have to understand it's not easy for me to move on, but believe me, I'm not angry with you nor with him, but I need is this time especially with the presence of Yoongi, Taehyung said, and then he wiped Jimin's tears. You are an angel, Taehyung. Everybody says right about you. Jimin said, well, I don't think Jungkook will agree. The Taehyung said, pouting, and they both started laughing at that, forgetting about everything else. Can we start as friends, Taehyung? Only if you are comfortable, Jimmy said after 2 minutes. Of course, Jimin, we can, but I hope you will understand if I don't. If I give a bit of cold shoulder to your husband, Taehyung said with a low voice. He didn't know how will Jimin gonna react to this. Yes, I am totally fine with that. I think Yoongi deserved that, Jimmy said, and they both laughed again. After that, Jungkook came and they are done with their shopping and then head back home. Time escape on wedding day. Today was the day after wedding. All the media people to all the VIPs were invited to the wedding. They were waiting to witness the biggest wedding of the country. Taehyung was feeling so nervous. He was in his makeup room right now, getting ready. Jimin was there with Taehyung. They had become pretty close in these 2 days, like they were friends from a long time. Taehyung got ready. He was waiting since 15 minutes as he was told that they can only go out when his mom will came to take him. Taehyung was so nervous, no matter how much he was trying to tell himself that it was not a big deal. His fast beating heart was saying otherwise. After some time his mom came. She was wearing a pretty beige flower gown. She was looking so pretty and classy. There was no doubt they got more of his looks from her mother. Oh my god, my baby is looking so handsome, she said and kissed Taehyung's forehead. Thank you, Emma. You are looking so beautiful too, Taehyung said and she smiled. Ready, my love? Jungkook is waiting for you, she said and they nodded, sighing. So they is really getting married and he was sure now it was not a dream, it was his faith. After his mom checked that it was time, they made their way outside where Taehyung's father was waiting for him. When they got there, Taehyung's father took his hand in his arms to take his baby to the cell where Jungkook was waiting for him. When they got there, Jungkook took Taehyung's hand from his father. Mr. Kim sat near his wife. Once they settled on their place on stage, they both looked at each other. Jungkook was looking stunning. This suit was making him look more handsome, Taehyung thought, while Jungkook was memorized by Taehyung's ethereal look. They both were looking so good together that the whole hall was admiring them, and everyone there was complimenting how amazing and perfect the new couple was looking. They both are wearing a couple white suit, looking elegant and classy. They were looking like a royal couple. They are not less than a royal couple though. You are looking so beautiful, Taehyung, Jungkook said, smiling, and Taehyung blushed at that. You look handsome too, Cook, they said shyly to Jungkook. After that, the priest asked both of them, will you, Jungkook, take Kim Taehyung as your lawful wedded husband? The priest asked Jungkook. I do, Jungkook said and put the ring on Taehyung's finger. Everyone clapped for them. Then the priest looked at Taehyung and asked him, will you, Kim Taehyung, take Jungkook as your lawful wedded husband? I do, Taehyung said, and then put the ring on Jungkook's finger too. Everyone clapped for them. Again, now I announce you husband and husband. You may now kiss your partner, the priest declared, and everyone cheered for them. Whereas Jungkook and Taehyung got tense, they haven't talked about the case. They have forgotten that they have to kiss in front of everyone at the wedding too. They talked about every other possible thing they needed to do about when they agreed on the wedding, but not this. But they can't do anything now. It's not like they can avoid it, as all the media were there, and for media, this is a love marriage. So Jungkook came closer to Taehyung and looked at Tae, asking him if Jungkook can kiss Tae as he don't want to make Taehyung uncomfortable. Taehyung nodded, and as they knows he don't have much choice. So Jungkook curved his face and kissed Taehyung. Their lips touched and it felt so good to both of them. For Taehyung, it was something new as it was his first kiss. For Jungkook, he was on cloud nine as he was finally kissing Taehyung, his first kiss with his love of life. It was a quick, sweet kiss, but still, it gave a spark in both of their bodies. Everyone clapped with joy for the new couple, and the cheers bring them back. And Jungkook broke the kiss and kissed his forehead. Taehyung smiled at that. After that, everyone came and congratulated them. Both the families hugged them and each other as well. Taekook left from there to their makeup rooms to get ready for the after party. Around an hour later, they got ready. Taehyung was in a grey suit. His hair was styled nicely. He was also wearing an earring on his right ear, and Jungkook wore a dark blue suit with white high neck underneath, which Taehyung chose for him. They both were looking so good. When Jungkook looked at Taehyung, he was mesmerized as Taehyung was looking breathtaking. The suit fitted him so well and his makeup was done so nicely, making Tae look like an angel, but a hot one though. On the other hand, when Taehyung looked at Jungkook, he felt his heart skip a beat as Jungkook was looking so handsome. It was not like Taehyung is seeing him for the first time, but still it was a different look for Jungkook, all handsome, waiting for Tae. After they came out, their parents came to them and hugged and complimented them on how good they were looking. All of them left for the after party. The party was awesome. It went on for 2 hours. They danced, met a lot of important people and drank too. It was almost midnight when they went back to their mansion. Taehyung was with Jians. They was feeling weird. It was awkward for Taehyung to not going back to his mansion but to Jian's. After arrived there, Jungkook and Taehyung bid goodbye to all of them and got to Jungkook's room and everyone else to their respective rooms. It was after 7 years Taehyung is coming to this room. Sure, they become friends this past week, but they couldn't go to each other's room as they were busy in the wedding arrangements. Also, they are not allowed as well as the elders said it's a ritual. It was a bit awkward for Taehyung. He was in his room till yesterday and now he is here in Jungkook's room with Jungkook as a husband. When they entered the room, he got more weird feelings. The room was decorated with candles and rose petals, and seeing that, they understood what was all this. However, they say they will going to be best friends after marriage and nothing will going to change, but they know from inside that things will gonna change and they have to accept that. On the other hand, Jungkook was happiest and he didn't even notice the decoration. Jungkook was in his thoughts happy that he is finally married to his love and his love is standing here in his room, that too as his husband. Also, it is their first night as well. Jungkook was blushing thinking that even if he knew nothing will going to happen today, the thought of having Taehyung in his room with himself made Jungkook straight. Everyone, this is it for today. What do you think? What is gonna be their wedding night? How are they gonna spend it? And what is gonna be the future of Taekook? We will figure this out in the upcoming episodes. I'll see you again with the next episode tomorrow 9 p.m. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye bye.